Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Yo, Reds fam, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, and today is a very special start of a video for the week. So let's get to the point of this video, folks. You guys remember the fantasy draft that we used to do, that we did on every single MLB team? Well, I thought about bringing that back. I wanted to bring it back, but with a little bit of extra spice on it. So this is, folks, this is the fantasy draft challenge 2.0. Now what this is, last season we only won one World Series out of the entire 30 teams, which was with the Blue Jays. Now what I plan to do with this one is basically control what I do. Last season I could not, the last series we could not control anything. We just let it simulate, see what happens. If it happened, and bam. But this series though, we can do anything we want. We can release players, we can sign players, we can trade players, we can play critical situations, we can do anything. So therefore we might have a big of a chance to make it to the World Series. Now the one thing that I want you guys to notice, that this roster is with the legends, and also I am gonna add legends. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys would rather me do it without legends or want me to do it with legends. I could do with either or. I do have the realistic roster, the one that's out right now, so hopefully you guys can check that out and give me a feedback on the comments. But without further ado, let's get this started, man. We've already talked enough, and the first team we're gonna start it off with, folks, is the Miami Marlins. Come on, you guys thought I was gonna start with another team? No, we're gonna start this off with the Miami Marlins, man. Let's get this started, man. I'm also gonna try to do it with the least amount of cuts as possible. I'll probably do cuts whenever, you know, I talk and stuff, but in regards to like actual game, I'm gonna try my best to not cut as much as possible. So fantasy draft on, obviously, legends on. I'm gonna take off the GM contracts. Here's where we're gonna start setting the rules and everything. So CPU roster control off, CPU trading off. Control. Oh no, actually no, because then it's gonna send me every single trade. So we're gonna have that on. Ignore budgets on, force trades off, and designated hitter on. So this is how we're gonna run it. If you guys want to do the same thing that I'm doing on your own time, I've seen people do it. Just these are the settings that I do it with, and if you guys want to copy. All right, let's get to it, folks. We're gonna have the 15th pick of the draft, and the draft is gonna be a lot more key to what we're gonna do, because we're gonna focus on these teams. We're gonna focus on these players. These players are gonna be the ones that we use a lot, so it's gonna add some worth into the draft. Because I felt like last time we just did the draft and then that's it. You know, we didn't really have too much focus on it. I'm not gonna look any further than to draft my boy Ken Griffey Jr. I just have to draft Ken Griffey, don't I? I have to, and I will draft Ken Griffey. I'm just looking around to see what's around now. Barry Bonds is a pretty good player in this roster, I'm not gonna lie. Willie Mays though, Mike Trout's always so good in these fantasy drafts, so good, man. But we're gonna take Ken Griffey Jr., man. It's the best player in the game, I believe, in Diamond Dynasty wise. And look at his fielding, his arm, everything. Let's draft Ken Griffey. All right, our next pick of the draft, folks. Let's see if Mike Trout has been taken. Mike Trout has not been taken. All right, so this round we're actually gonna go with the main man, Mike Smith. Good power. We could develop his speed, I believe. 99 overall, 30 years old, not too bad. So let's go ahead and draft our second pick with Mike Smith. All right, you guys know how much I love my bullpen. Now let's focus on the rotation. I'm sorry, focus on the rotation. Clayton Kershaw still available. You gotta take Kershaw whenever you can. Clayton Kershaw, welcome to the Marlins. Fourth pick of the draft. We gotta start looking at some infielders. How do I feel about Chris Bryant? Would I draft? Yeah, I'm gonna draft Chris Bryant. Yeah, I'm taking Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant over over Chipper Jones. Braves fans, I don't care. All right, the final pick of the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Johnson is still available. Max Scherzer is still available. Scherzer's nasty in this, but I don't want to pass on Barry Bonds. Trust me, you guys are going to see why I don't want to pass on Barry Bonds. So let's go ahead and take Barry Bonds, and that's going to conclude the draft. We're going to auto draft the rest of the team and then work from there, right? So see you guys in the main menu. All right, so we are now in the regular season. Nolan Ryan is in the Cubs. Clayton Kershaw is with the Marlins. Let's take a look at our lineup. We got Ozzie Smith, Bobby Abreu. Wow. We got Barry Bonds, Ken Griffey, Cecil Fielder, Chris Bryant, Mike Smith, Buster Posey, and Chuck Noble. Who the okay. So One thing I want to do is move my main man. I don't know about Bobby Abreu. Are we really gonna run Bobby Abreu? I don't want to run Bobby Abreu. We got Cecil Fielder, Prince Fielder's father. Nah, nothing too bad. But it doesn't look crazy. Let's take a look at our rotation. We got Clayton Kershaw, Don Sutton, Mikey Lulich, Garrett Richards, and John Gray. Look at our bullpen. We got David Robertson as our closer, Drew Steckenrider. That's funny how we drafted an actual Marlins player. We got Nick Kinham as well. So, not too bad. You know what? That is not a bad auto draft that we just got. But I will want to make it better. And let's look at, is there any free agents available? No, there is no free agents. Crash Davis. Oh my god. Okay. All these free agents are actually pretty trash, to be honest with you guys, as I would expect them to be trash. So let's go ahead and do some trades. Michael Conforto, 90 overall. Michael Conforto, JD Martinez, Ohor, Christian Yelich. And I'm actually going to take Michael Conforto. I'm going to take this deal right here. Michael Conforto, 90 overall. We make the first ever trade in fantasy draft history. First ever trade. We make the trade. So let's continue on moving with this, with what we got. We might have to look into the rotation. This is the regular season, by the way. So we have 41 men on our 40 roster. Okay, that's pretty. We got a critical situation here. I don't want to play it a little bit too early. It's a little bit too early to play the critical situation. I want to play it later on in the season. You know, 6-3 record. We're actually doing pretty good. I'm actually quite surprised how well we're doing. As I say that, it'll start coming in. But we're actually first place by 2.5 games. Take a look at the team, how we're doing. Not too bad. Let's try to upgrade our rotation. Also bullpen. Let's try to upgrade our bullpen. Drew Steckenrider with 69 overall. No thank you. So let's see the trading block. Anybody still available? We got Harmon Killebrew here, 33 years old, not hitting the best. Let's look at our relievers. And let's see what we can get for Adam Liberatore. Alright, so we're gonna get nothing off of that. I just didn't want to show. I was like, nothing too crazy. Drew Steckenrider, I don't like Drew Steckenrider being in the bigs. He has a pretty high average, so I'm not really happy about that. We might have to, let's see, what if let's upgrade our trading block. Yeah, let's upgrade our trading block. We're gonna put up, we do need closers and relievers, first basemen. We're 30th in right fielders, so that's definitely a sight you want to see. So let's go ahead and see him a little bit more forward. Let's see, 13-7. Edward. Oh, we gotta turn off the freaking disabled list. I hate seeing the injuries pop up every 10 seconds. That's the most annoying thing ever. So let's continue on with this. Pretty good record. We don't have a valid rotation. Oh, that kind of scares me. That little message did spook me out a little bit. What happened? Who got injured? Gary Richards got injured, but he did have a 6 ERA, so I'm not really too pissed about that. So you see, our rotation does need work. Our rotation does need a little bit of work. Our hitting, amazing, amazing as it should be. Our pitching is what's holding us back by a lot. So let's just take a look at some trades. All right, so you know what? We're gonna do this trade. Now this is where we could do crazy shit. So Jesse Orozco's a 98 overall relief pitcher. We need someone in the bullpen crazy. We're gonna trade Will Myers, Todd Anderson, and Aledmys Diaz. We're not gonna use him at all, obviously. We can get ourselves a 98 overall relief pitcher. That's what we're gonna do. All right, so let's continue moving on with the season, folks. Let's continue to move this up a little bit faster. 22-18, nothing too bad here. We're gonna see if okay, we're not doing too bad. We're not 29-27. Not a bad record to have. Well, today's the draft. I'm really not gonna focus on the draft. I just want to get through the season as fast as possible with the best team possible. So okay, well, I don't know about the best team possible part happening anytime soon, but it's always worth a try. It's always worth a try. So let's see. Simulated really quick here. 45 wins so far on the season. I'd like to end the season off with 52 wins. That'll be nice to end it off with 52 wins. All right, we're not gonna do that at all. Okay, that's really ridiculous. So Chris Carpenter, here goes some trades. All right, so let's take a look at the squad. The squad is looking all right. Ken Griffey Jr. is disappointing me, man. Disappointing me. I expected him to do really good, and he's not doing good at all. Rotation is a big disappointment. Bullpen, a big disappointment, man. What the hell is going on, bro? What the hell is going on? Big disappointment. Any injuries? We got Mikey Lalich. That's fine. All right, let's continue on. I was gonna play a critical situation, but we did kind of took a little bit of time in the beginning of the episode trying to introduce the episode, the series, I should say. So that kind of took up a little bit of the time. So no more trades from now on, which I'm fine with. Let's just simulate the season, simulate how we're gonna run this. So now, you know, this episode kind of gives you guys a little bit of a glimpse of how I want to run this. Basically, I could do trades, I could do moves, I could do anything I want. I could play some critical situations. I don't necessarily have to play any critical situations. It'll just be, you know, a fun thing to see the team in action. So we're actually bumping up our record by quite a bit. Just win a few more games. I believe we're gonna be. I don't know if we're gonna make the playoffs per se. We might be close in regards to the wild card. Yeah, we're tied with the Mets for first in the wild card, so it's not a bad thing there. So let's see. The Mets are our last game of the season as well. Tied with the Mets, same record as the Mets, folks. Yes. So we actually clinched the postseason appearance, so we're actually pretty good. Wild card as well, we clinched that. And we do lose this game. Do we make the playoffs though? I think we still make the playoffs regardless, right? Yeah, we clinched the wild card. Okay, we clinched the wild card. Mets clinched the division. We clinched the wild card. So we're facing off against the St. Louis Cardinals. Should we simulate? I'm gonna simulate this. And we do take the L. No, I should have not simulated. We take the L there, folks, and that is our season. That is the Fantasy Draft 2.0. Let me know if you guys are gonna enjoy this or not. We drafted a team. We made some moves. I just gotta figure out how I can do this properly before it's a pretty good idea. It's a pretty good idea. I did get it from Matrix, so shout out to Matrix. I was hoping for us to go a little bit farther than what we did, but that's gonna do it, man. Hopefully, if we do a good draft and we focus on our rotation, now I see that if you have a good bullpen and rotation, it'll go far because we're gonna get some good players regardless. You guys see, we got Buster Posey, Cecil Fielder, we got Ozzy. All these guys with us without us even choosing. So if we prioritize the pitching staff more than the hitting, it'll be pretty good. So that's gonna be the episode right there, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, man. Make sure to leave a like, drop a sub for the boy. If you guys enjoyed this series, you guys think you're gonna enjoy this series, please make sure to leave a like. And the one way that you guys can actually get involved with this is if you guys can comment down the next team. This is where you guys are part of this. Comment down below the next team that you guys want me to do this Fantasy Draft 2.0 challenge with, and I'll get that done as soon as possible. So it's been your boy Rezzy, and I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Peace.
When I pull up, you can't see it. Too many bitches just wanna be my lady. Talking much, shut up and pay me. She wanna fuck, nah, I know she crazy. When I pull up